Welcome to Tech Tuesday at 8 a.m. We got some people joining. It's good to see that our communication is going out. We get more people every week.
Right.
And if you could please mute yourself while Bill does his thing, that would be great. I hate background noise. And I know you guys don't do it on purpose, but it just escapes. But anyway, I'd like to introduce William Kerbox. He's our regular tech guru. We've had some very interesting presentations about how to put on videos, how to go about getting business. As far as I'm concerned, if you don't have a video or a picture on your social media, people aren't going to read it. And I understand. But video is the wave of the future, and he's taught me a lot of things. Enough of my soapbox. Mr. Kerbox, the floor is yours.
All right. Good morning, everybody. So we're going to get into it right now. We're going to do 5 things this morning. So the topic is YouTube, right? We want to show you what to get on YouTube, how to get it on there, and what to do when you get it on there. So I'm going to just focus right in. So the primary piece, I'm going to actually share my screen. We're going to go to ChatGPT. So I think that if you guys want to, I think a great idea would be for you to actually go and do this in real time. This is an active participation. So when you go to your area, you want to go to chat and you want to ask chat the following. Because here's what we're talking about. We're talking about how to create an area community video that is going to help a person that's thinking about moving to your area. You're going to give them an overview of the neighborhood. You're going to talk about the schools. You're going to talk about the whatever it is, the community, the activities, the lifestyle. So go to ChatGPT and ask them. Here's what I said. Chat, please create a community video outline and shot list for Point Dume, Malibu. So I ask you guys to do that right now for your area. So what we're going to ultimately do with this information is we're going to have you go out and follow that 5, let's say 5 clips. And so each clip is going to be maybe a minute or 2 minute. Your goal here is only maybe a 5-minute video. And by the way, 5-minute video is tough for me. I'm the king of 60 seconds. But if you've got 5 clips and they're about a minute each, maybe a little bit more, here's what they look like following, excuse me, what you got from chat, because chat told you the main reasons for moving to that area. And so you're going to take all of that, you're going to take those 5 top clips and you're going to go out into the marketplace and you're going to do it. So for example, I'm going to stand in a neighborhood in Point Dume, Malibu. I'm going to probably stand where I can see some of the beautiful houses in the background. And I'm going to start to talk about the neighborhood. I'm going to do an introduction. It's going to look like this. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bill Kerbox. And if you're thinking about moving to Malibu, and you focusing on Point Dume, today we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons to move to Point Dume. And you're going to talk about it. You're going to say that one of the great reasons with Malibu, with Point Dume, is the private access to the beach, right? The ability to go to Malibu High School. So you're going to talk maybe a minute and a minute and a half. Then you're going to turn it off. Then you're going to go to the next location, Malibu High School. You're going to stand in front of the frickin' school and you're going to say, hey, good morning. So it's Bill. So we're here at Malibu High School. Wanted to share with you, this school has great ratings. It has only 1,000 students. And some of the great reasons, things about this, it was just remodeled in 2017. It has its own surf school. And so many of the kids going to this school actually ended up at Harvard. Okay, now you're going to go to your next clip. Your next clip is you're going to go stand in front of maybe one of an area like in Malibu, be the beach. And so you're going to say, hey, we're here at Point Dume Beach. This beach is where all people that live on Point Dume, Malibu have access to. And what you can see in the background, it has a really amazing private area for surfing, for hiking, all of these things. And so you're going to keep down the line. And what you're done with is you're going to have 5 clips that are talking about the reason. And by the way, spend some time maybe getting into it. I know Frank Crandall, if Frank was standing in front of a good neighborhood in Orangevale, he would have no problem talking about what it's like. Maybe that's where you start. You say, hey, it's Frank Crandall. I've been living in Orangevale for over 27 years. And these are the reasons that I really like it. Although we're right across the river from Folsom, the difference is that Orangevale has more of a community feel and better schools. So you would really dig to try and give them great information. So you go to ChatGPT, you identify, just take a little card and write the 5 areas where you're going to go. And then you go and you start recording those short videos. Now I'm gonna show you guys something that I did as I keep on my path here. Let me pull this up. Okay, hold on a second here. Pull that up. So this is one of those videos. Now, don't feel, this one's a little fancy. Frank, just nod if you can see Best of Malibu. So one of the things that I have done is I've decided that I want to do a whole series of videos in Malibu that will go, they could be used inside of the area video, but they can be used individually. And what happened was I literally walked into the Point Dume to one of the my favorite health food places. I grabbed the microphone. I had my wife film me. Now I did use some fancy editing and stuff, but this is an example of that video that I made and letting people know about the local store. Now I'm in relationship with the people that own the store now. Other people are seeing that. When people are searching, when they're thinking of moving to Malibu, they see my video and they get to know me. So now what am I doing? I'm building my brand. Here's that video.
Hi, it's Bill Kerbox with Best of Malibu. We're right here on Point Dume at one of my secret spots. It's called Sun Life Organics. Why I call it my secret spot is it's at a little mall right on Point Dume, not in a heavily commercial area. But once you get into Sun Life Organics, you're going to realize you're in the health central. They make the best fresh juices. They make all different types of organic products. They've got a great line of stuff. I'm not doing a commercial for them. I just happen to be a big fan. So if you're coming to Malibu and you want to eat healthy, definitely make a trip to Sun Life Organics on Point Dume. Thanks for watching.
So I was able to make like a mini commercial that happened to be one of the areas. So I'm gonna stop right now and ask: is anybody on this call right now done an area video, a full like 5 minutes talking about what it's like going to the different things? I know Julie's done some things similar, but has anybody done an entire area video?
I just did one.
Tell us a little bit about it. How did you do it, and where did you put it? Give us your story, Alyssa.
First of all, it was really fun. I just have to say that. I did it in Summerlin in Las Vegas, and we started up at the Red Rocks because you get a view of that from Summerlin. Did some hiking footage, and then did some of the hot spots like are you guys all from Vegas or no? Okay. Downtown Summerlin, the shopping center, the Las Vegas ballpark, and then like what you were saying, building your brand. Me and my husband, we do farmers markets on the weekend. And so that's a big part of who we are and community. So I did footage of the whole farmers market, and it just turned out so cool. And yeah, it was really fun because I got to, I gave a community tour, but I got to put my favorite places in it, plus what everyone else loves as well.
Now, how did you, what equipment did you use to film it? Did you have a wireless microphone on?
Yeah, I had one of those little ones that you clip on the shirt, which I'm thinking I need to upgrade because, better voice quality. And then I bought one of those, I don't know how it's called, like a Gidget or a Gidget, something like that. It's like a robotic arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you use that?
Yes, and that just really upgrades the quality.
Okay.
Like people are like, "How did you do that?" And it's just the way it.
Julie's holding it up. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, yeah.
And,
you wouldn't know that it's a phone on the end of that.
Yeah. And so, how long was your video?
So mine came out to 8 minutes.
Okay, good. And then what did you do with it once you made it?
I put it on YouTube.
Excellent. And then what did you use for tagging, titling, and setting it up so that people will find it?
So I spent a ton of time on that one because I wanted it to be the best one. And I used, 20 tags, like from everything I did: Las Vegas farmers market, fresh produce, gambling, baseball, hiking.
Those aren't the right titles.
No. Okay.
Now, people are searching. Here's the titles: Top 5 reasons to move to Summerlin.
Okay.
Why I moved to Summerlin. Summerlin Farmers Market. Summerlin Real Estate.
Okay.
Top homes for sale in Summerlin. Yeah. I'm just being blunt with you and you probably want to add TubeBuddy. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit about TubeBuddy here in a minute, but TubeBuddy will definitely help you. I mean, first of all, congratulations. I mean, you get an A+. I know Lisa Sears is on the call. Lisa's starting to do some video. We work with her on a monthly basis, so we do a lot of that stuff with her. She texts it over to us, and then we edit it, and then we put it on all of her channels. We have that service. But it sounds great. I mean, how long have you been in the business, Alyssa?
In real estate or YouTube?
No.
A year and a half.
3.5 years. Good. Okay. So that couldn't be a better thing. We're really excited to hear that. I'm going to take you guys now into my YouTube channel, and we're going to take a quick look. Now, can you see, Frank, just nod if you see my
YouTube. I see it.
So now here's an interesting thing. Okay. Title generator. Okay. So now I can generate ideas from AI built right into TubeBuddy, which is thing. Okay. So now what happened was I put in there a very boring title: Elevate Your Real Estate with eXp Realty, right? Okay, so now I always want to understand what someone would be looking for. So let's just take a stretch here and say we're talking about Summerlin, okay? I would say in here, top 5 reasons to move to Summerlin, for example. And then I would follow that title into the description, and then in the description, I would talk about everything that I could relating to Summerlin, right? From a personal thing, virtually. But guess what? You can write that in chat. So go out of chat and say, talk about the top 5 reasons, put in whatever your title is, and it will write the copy. Okay, now don't forget, critical. Go into KV Core and go to the bottom where it's there, areas we serve, and click on Summerlin. It'll generate a link and put that link in your YouTube channel. And by the way, Alyssa, you always, and I'm assuming that I don't want to assume that you didn't do this, but you always, as boring as it is, you tell people, listen, I'm going to be doing a lot of these Summerlin videos. Please, like me, follow me, sign up for my channel. And by the way, at the end of this, you'll look in my description and click on the link for instant access to everything in Summerlin, because the neighborhood report with KV Core that you just put in there is an atomic bomb. They can see open houses, foreclosures, neighborhoods, boom, trends, everything. And it's updated every 15 minutes. And the thing is, it doesn't require, they can get in there with one click. It's not one of these things where a pop-up comes, sign in, and you're stuck. But it doesn't automatically give you access to them unless they start to click around. If they start to click around, it will then generate a request for them to put in some basic information. But so now what we've done is we've listened to Alyssa, and I've been talking about using chat to come up with your areas you're going to do, and then put that in iMovie. Alyssa, what program did you use, if any, to edit the video?
So I used InShot. I have a Android, and
I'm sorry.
it just made everything so much more difficult because I have a Mac computer.
Android's a nightmare. I'm sorry for video. I don't know what it is.
It's it's good for now.
Yeah.
So I use InShot, and I do it right on my phone. I found
Good.
that's been a lot easier for me than trying to transfer it and do it on the computer.
Yeah, good. So we're not going to get into YouTube right now, but I can tell you this: if you've got 5 clips of you just talking, and by the way, just kind of think ahead. So at the end of each clip, make the sequence so it will naturally go to the next piece. So, just kind of set that up. So when you go into YouTube, when you go into iMovie, you just click, 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 you're done. And then you can upload it right into YouTube from iMovie. So it's gotten a lot easier. I think the key here is going to be to bring value, really bring value. Get out there and watch some of the area videos that people are doing. The problem with area videos is that you got to do it, and you got to know the area, and you got to be willing to get out there. But once you kind of know this deal about, hey, I need 5 clips, I'm going to chat, I'm getting my list, I'm putting them on a card, I'm going to go stand here, I'm going to stand here, I'm going to stand here, I'm going to stand here, and then you just talk about those things. Now, the next piece, and this is kind of a Christmas gift, my whole series with I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna show you this. I'm now doing a whole series of videos that are pretty easy to do of the best of Malibu. I did 5 videos in probably 3 hours. Let me see if I can show you. So I went, and here's another one. Let me show you this one here. So this was a simple edit. Hopefully this will come up. Frank, can you see my screen here? Okay, here's another one of these.
Hey, good morning. It's Bill Kerbox with Best of Malibu. We're here at one of my favorite coffee and ice cream places on Point Dume, Cafe La Plage. So this spot is really kind of hidden, but if you're traveling to Malibu, or even if you're a local, this is definitely the spot. The coffee is amazing. They have all of the handmade, handcrafted ice creams. The caramel almond is absolutely my favorite. The side effect here is it's right next to Lily's Burrito. So you can come get a burrito and then come in here for coffee and ice cream. If you want to hear more, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn at Best of Malibu at Kerbox Media. Thanks for watching.
So here's where this really evolved for me, was that in the past, there'd been talk about, okay, go and help the local communities, go and get the owner of the pizza shop and do that. What I did, I walked into La Plage with my phone. I'm shooting vertical style a lot because Instagram Reels is the sexier one here in Malibu. And I got 5 little clips, right? I got the nobody says anything. If you walked in with the stabilizer, you might have a problem. But if you just pull up the phone, and I don't use a stabilizer, I never have. if you walk in and you just smoothly get those 6-7 shot clips, go in and get people walking, show the outside, what you just saw. So you get those clips, and then you can literally take those into and then shoot yourself, go into Instagram Reels, start with you, put the clip, and put a great song on there, and you just created a great video, because you definitely want to be connecting to the community. I went back yesterday to one of the other places, and it happened to be Vintage Market, and I went in and met with the owner or the manager, and I gave her the video. I mean, she was like blown away. She loved it. And now I'm talking to them. Now, guess what? I gave her the video. Well, she has 5 times more subscribers. She has 17,000 on Instagram. Now, I haven't checked, but I know that she's going to post that on her Instagram. So I'm creating this web. So when I first started talking to Christopher, before most of you guys were here, I was saying, look, pick an area, focus on it, get involved. Like Alyssa, don't be scared. I know Julie's not scared. I know Lisa's not scared, but just start to get in the film. What's changed a lot of this for me, believe it or not, is I've been enlisting the help of my wife. And so that's quite another story of having, going back and forth with all that, but it's worked out really great. And so now I've done the best of Malibu. Guess what? I'm going now to the best of Pacific Palisades, right? I'm shooting there on Friday. So what I'm trying to do is to build my brand for my ad agency, let alone my real estate brokerage, using this type of stuff. So I guess the final story here is, once you have put together your 5 area clips and you put them into iMovie and you uploaded them into YouTube, then you need to, like Alyssa did, spend some time writing but if you have TubeBuddy, it doesn't cost very much. You can actually work to generate with AI built right in the title. Then you go with the copy, and then the tags are very important. I'm going to share with that real quick, because I think that is that's an important piece here. Let me see here. Let's do that. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is kind of the inside story here with the okay, here we go. So we're in my YouTube channel and we're in TubeBuddy. And so what happens here, and this is kind of critical, and this is what we were talking to Alyssa about. When you go into the tags, can you see that, Frank? Just shake your head. Okay. Yes. So what happened was, I'm going to do this in real time. I'm going to add a tag, right? Best, best area to live in Malibu. So I put a question mark. Now I'm going to go down here, and it's going to start to talk to me about, I can double click on that copy. Now watch what happens. Now all of a sudden I am exploring. I know this probably seems painful to watch, but now I get the opportunity. Now I didn't like that title. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start to explore titles, and I'm going to find one that will give me a better chance of capturing the attention. So you can go and you can practice. It will tell you, it will give you an idea of some of the other things. I can go to Google here, watch this, and I can start to look around. Not going to do it. I want you guys to do it, but you can go into Google and you can find the topic. This is critical. We already know that when people are thinking of moving to Malibu, they're going to want to know top areas to retire. Good luck. Best neighborhoods for schools, all that stuff. We already know that. But if you're looking for another topic, right? That topic should be something people are searching for, not what you think is a good topic. You may think hiking in Malibu is a good topic, but the topic may be, right, how to break into private beaches in Malibu. and you know, and that's the story. So I'm gonna close it off by letting you know that we're on to some good stuff here. And if you guys can start to implement some of these basic tools and start to communicate with your community. I've seen Julie on film. She is fearless. Alyssa, I haven't seen yours. Elisa Sears flew out here to LA. We put her in a 30, we had her in a $30 million house. I put her in the backyard, put a microphone on her. And she said, hey, it's Lisa Sears. You know, we're here at, I think it was Tom Hanks' house, you know, that just hit the market. And I've created some video. And then we put the video on and we edited it for her. And she looks like, you know, the Malibu, Pacific Palisades local. So I'm going to put my, info in the chat, my phone number. And if you have any questions, you can call me. What we do at Kerbox Media is first we have an online analysis. We'll tell you where you stand. We'll show you your competition. We'll talk to you. We just charge a few $100. Then we can do the video for you. We can set you up. We can do the intros and outros. And by the way, Alyssa, that's a critical piece. The thumbnail, we didn't even talk about it. The thumbnail, my best of Malibu thumbnails are, they're great because they're sexy surfing and they got the title on it. Whatever you're doing, you want to have a great, you can have the best freaking video in town. And if your thumbnail does not represent something that looks good, and that takes a little bit of creative. It's good that you guys are in this game, but these are some of the pieces and we can give you some direction on that for individual consulting if you want to put my number in the chat.
Bill, we got about 4 minutes before we wrap up.
All right. So, Alyssa, what's your next video you're doing?
I'm actually heading out right after this to do 2 home tours.
Okay. Okay. Have you seen any of those types of videos that we've done? You want to give an example of how to do that?
I don't understand.
You want to see what one of those looks like that we do out here in Malibu?
Yes.
Let me just share my screen here real quick as soon as that gets up. So I walk into, I know this bugs the shit out of Crandall, but I walk into $75 million homes and I do these videos. Hold on, let's see here. Let's just find one that we did.
Yeah, most of us live in the real world, Bill.
I know. And listen, these aren't my homes. Hold on. Hopefully this will open up. So what I've done, Alyssa, is I've gone into these, I've gone into the neighborhood on Caravan, right? And I basically asked the agent, can I film your house, right? Well, they probably haven't done it. And when you, by the way, don't walk in with the stabilizer because that just sets a whole nother tone. And so when you walk in with your phone, you show them your phone. So I walked into a $75 million, said, hey, Chris, can I shoot some video, right? And actually, I'll show you what we did for Lisa Sears is coming up here in a second. And so we walked in and asked them if we could shoot Sylvester Stallone's house. And this is what we came up with.
Hey, it's Lisa Sears with eXp Luxury, and today's a very special day. We're out in Pacific Palisades, where the stars live. I'm at the estate where Sylvester Stallone and Steven Bochco used to live. I did some video. Come take a look.
It there. The bottom line is that, you know, that was all shot with the iPhone, you know, is pretty stable. The way that you shoot is very important. You can't just do the home, I call it a kid with a phone tour. No, you have to learn how to get the right angles, right? You have to, you don't have them all going the same way, but yet you need to have some going up, maybe looking down. You have to be creative. People will not watch crappy video, right? And so your competition is doing what I call a home tour. They walk in, they trip on the carpet, they try and do it. So what we do is just simple little clips and then edit it, believe it or not, using Instagram Reels. And from there, we can put it wherever we want it.
All right,
So-
Bill, we're winding down. I want to thank everybody for coming on. One of the great things that this happens every Tuesday. I have a feeling though in 2 weeks we probably won't be doing it because it's 4th of July. So, but we'll be here next Tuesday at 8 a.m. Please contact Bill Kerbox if you need any help. You must have been interesting, Bill. We didn't have anybody fall off, so I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty rare. I love that. Thank you, guys.
And we are open to agents from all companies because we don't care. It's all about your business and trying to get you more business, and videos is definitely the way to go. So, Bill, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please tell somebody that you think that would benefit from Tuesdays, 8 a.m. Tech Tuesday. And we hope you guys have a great week and go out there and crush those videos.
Go get them. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
See ya.